Namaste. Hi, I'm Dr. Clint Rogers here live with Gary Malkin. We're in Houston together, actually, right outside the window. I don't know if I can even show you, but it's a big medical complex. And Houston Methodist invited Gary, actually doing some really innovative things in their research. And the head of Houston Methodist invited Gary to speak to hundreds of the doctors, nurses, administrators about how these, basically this
The power of
innovation, the
music.
power
Yeah.
of music and the alchemical wisdom can benefit people in any stage of healing or any stage in their life transition. So whether it's palliative care or helping the doctors or nurses or the caregivers. So it's really exciting, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Priceless Gift number 8, man, so many things happen at hospitals. One of the most beautiful and priceless is the birth of a new baby. And so a couple of the gifts have to do with that transition of being born. Now, all of us, whatever age we are, also we have this little child inside of us. Even if we look like an adult, there's that very vulnerable little part of us inside that wants to know we're safe and wants to know we're loved. So these gifts speak directly to that. And I'm excited, Gary, can you share where these tracks came from?
Well, the original track that we were going to give for this is the one I want to talk about first. And it's motivational speaker Bob Proctor, who's known from The Secret, and he's known to having a very big, charismatic presence. And we were in the studio, and to be honest with you, I was a little concerned because if you've noticed by all the gifts, all of them are characterized by a very tender, authentic, heartwarming, kind of sweet voice, right? Because there's a belief that I have that true healing doesn't happen in the fast lane, and tenderness is a key factor. Well, I asked him to speak as if he were putting a child to bed at night. And the moment he said these words, what you don't know is that I was going through the throes of a particularly difficult time around my inner critic, which I have been tormented by in and out of my life throughout my whole life. And in that time, he started talking to me in a way that was so tender. Literally, I thought he was talking to me. And I edited it and I set it to music and we turned it into a wisdom film. You're about to have the gift called Affirming the Self. And it's a beautiful example of Bob Proctor in a voice that I don't think anyone has ever heard before. In fact, a great little story about this is that his son Brian heard this track not knowing that it was on this machine that we used to work with that I think we still will be able to offer it, called New Reality. And he was going to bed listening to this track and he pressed a button not knowing it was his father's. And all of a sudden he heard his father speaking to him the way he spoke when Brian was 5 years old. And Brian, who's a grown man now, started to sob because he thought, my God, I haven't heard my dad talk to me like that for years. And it's really one of the most unique recordings of Bob Proctor that exists on the planet today. But it also is a beautiful way to drop in, to let yourself be affirmed that you are enough and that you are loved and those voices are not going to hold up water any at all. They're not going to have any importance to you. Then we added these 2 other songs that are collaborations with Lisa Rafael, my collaborator, on a musical that we're creating called Can You Hear Me Baby? And these 2 songs are from 2 of the albums we created, Safe in the Arms of Love and The Journey of Our Lives. And lisarafael.com has information about that. But we wanted to celebrate it because, like Clint said, we're never away from the inner child. We're never far from that inner child. And frankly, that is the terrain where that wounding took place, where that inner critic wounding took place. So we're really, really wanting you to get these 3 recordings together. Give yourself the time to bathe in the loving energy of these different forms of recording, spoken word and music, singing, ways to bathe yourself in the remembrance that you are loved, you are enough, you are affirmed, and any other thought that comes to the contrary is an illusion.
Beautiful. Thank you, Gary, for creating these. Also with Lisa. Thank you, Bob Proctor, everyone, David Sorenda, everyone who's been involved in these. And thank you for taking time to really touch your heart and bless your life and those that you love by dropping into this heart space and giving you the gift of this. So take time right now to enjoy these gifts, and we'll look forward to sharing gift number 9 with you very soon.
Take care.